What is going on, everybody? It's Georgia Bulldog Will here, and I'm proud to announce that your Georgia Bulldogs are the 2022 SEC champions for the first time since 2017. We've lost three straight after 2017. We lost three times in the SEC title, 3 straight times in the SEC title that we appeared. The next 3 times we appeared, we lost. We lost to Alabama in 2018, LSU 2019, and Alabama last year. But this time, we took down LSU. I'm very proud of us. That is something you call revenge on 2019, where freaking they kicked our butt. Well, this time, we got revenge, and we took down the Tigers. I'm proud of this team. Georgia beats LSU 50-30 to win the SEC championship. This is the 14th time that Georgia has won the SEC title. This is the 14th SEC championship for Georgia in school history. The second time they've beaten LSU, I believe. Yeah, the second time they've beaten LSU in an SEC title. The last time they did it was 2005, and the last time they beat them in general was 2013. That was at Sanford Stadium. Remember, Justin Scott Wesley. Yeah, that was one of the best. That was the last time that Sanford Stadium got that loud after a Georgia win. That was one of the best. That's one of the best moments in Sanford Stadium history. But this wasn't Sanford Stadium. This was Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. The first half was just an unbelievable first half by Georgia, both sides of the football. Even special teams, when we blocked that field goal and we took it all the way back 96 yards for a touchdown, and that was Christopher Smith. Stetson Bennett threw for 4 touchdowns and 274 yards. He only had, not many incomplete passes. He was doing very well yesterday. Let's see. He only threw 6 incomplete passes. Kendall Milne did very well in the running game, but Kenny McIntosh got the only 2 rushing touchdowns yesterday. Brock Bowers got a touchdown reception. Ladd McConkey, Dylan Bell, Darnell Washington. It was awesome. But LSU played 2 quarterbacks, Jaden Daniels and Garrett Nussmeier. Garrett Nussmeier did pretty well for LSU, I will say. He threw the ball very well, apart from the interception by Christopher Smith. So, yeah, overall, not a bad game for Nussmeier. But, yeah, Daniels looked like he was not doing too well. I mean, he was playing injured, so it's tough playing through an injury. I know. It's tough playing through an injury, so, yeah, it was hard. It was hard for Daniels out there, so hopefully he heals up soon. But I think Nussmeier did a really good job yesterday. But the Georgia defense stepped up again. They did their job. They took care of business. They played aggressive, like freaking when Jalen Carter lifted up Jaden Daniels. That was freaking awesome. That is a picture you have to save. Along with Keely Ringo's pick 6 where he jumped up and caught it. That's another pick you got to save is Jalen Carter lifting up Jaden Daniels. That is a picture you have to save. That's a picture you have to save. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it was a great game. It was a great game by Georgia. Both sides of the football, offense, defense, unbelievable. Got 2 interceptions. Daniels threw 1. That's when it went off the LSU player's helmet. It was tipped up by Javon Bullard, and then Robert Beal got it, and then the one thrown by Nussmeier that was intercepted in the end zone by Christopher Smith, and then the touchback. So, yeah, great game by Georgia. They win the SEC championship, and we play Ohio State. We have not played Ohio State since the 1993 Citrus Bowl, I think it was the Citrus Bowl It was the Citrus Bowl in 93. It was Georgia and Ohio State, and Georgia won. They've only met one time, and Georgia won that one meeting. So this is meeting number 2 between Georgia and Ohio State. Can we take down Ohio State? This will be a tough test for us. That Ohio State offense is pretty good, but the weakness with them is their defense. Now, if Stetson can play solid, if he can make some passes, and if receivers can get a lot of yards after catch, and the run game can get going, we can win that game. We can win this game, but our defense has to be set. We got to pressure C.J. Stroud. We got to stop their running game. We got to cover all the receivers. You know what? I think what we need to do, I don't think zone defense is going to work. I think we got to cover the man. We got to cover the player, because I saw a lot of times where their players were wide open. You know why? Because we were playing zone defense. We weren't playing man. We were playing zone defense. Excuse me. So let's not play zone defense. Play man defense, because if you play man, it's less likely they'll have it. There's less of a probability they make the catch if you guard them. If you're playing zone, the probability of them making the catch is going to be higher. So that's why you got to play man. So I want to see that out of Georgia in the secondary when we play Ohio State on the 31st of December. It's going to be a great game back in Atlanta, baby. That's awesome. 27 days from now, Georgia's playing Ohio State for the second time ever. Let's get ready for this game. I'm so excited to play Ohio State. I've wanted to play them for a long time. And let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's take on the Buckeyes. I'm excited for this game already. Even though it's 27 days later, I'm excited. Let's do this. All right? Let's practice hard. Let's get this. Let's beat Ohio State. We got to play aggressive. We got to play great defense. We got to play great offense. And we got to do our job. That's how we take them down. Let's go, baby. Georgia's your 2022 SEC champions, but we're not stopping there. We're going as far as we can. I will see you guys later, and go Dogs!